Christmas. He is Chris, and do you know why we are dressed in white? Anybody? Anybody? No?
Hell, I don't even know.
We are Christmas Angels.
Christmas Angels.
Yes, we are.
Flutter our wings.
All right.
They ain't grown big yet.
No.
They just little wings.
Lord knows mine can't get. Mine's got to be big to carry me around. So we're in our Christmas Angels outfit because we're gonna talk about Christmas today, and we have a good little show. Mm-hmm. But I want to start the show off with what was as a kid, and I don't care, dude. I don't care. You can go from Tyler to where you remember to last year. What is your favorite Christmas gift that you remember that you went, I'm done, man. This is great. And I know you'll have a few, but what was it?
I got two.
Okay, you can go with two.
First one is, I was probably 10.
Okay.
And I got a go-kart. I know you didn't get big stuff like that.
No.
But I got a go-kart. It had roll bars on it.
That is nice.
It was cool. Second, and this is a small one. Second is, I got an official NBA basketball. That you know, which one I'm talking about. It was real.
Had the dimples on it.
Exactly.
Oh, I know.
You know
exactly.
what I mean? Where the leather, it was kind of sunk in.
Yep.
Had Larry Bird's picture on it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
all right. I was 8 years old because my brother was 6. We were in Mississippi and just getting ready to move to Texas, and I got my first bicycle. And I can remember my dad had to put blocks on my brother's pedals so he could reach his. We could ride without training wheels. Well, I could, and he did too. But he put blocks so his feet he could touch down, and we got to ride them around the house inside until that Christmas morning. Then we went outside. But I remember that. And second, I was 29, and that girl had a bow. And that was my second best Christmas present ever, boy.
Now my ShamWow that you got me last year, that should be way up there, except it didn't work.
Well,
if it would have worked,
I got you the Scam Wow. It was in the mall for $10, so I got you the Scam Wow, so it didn't work. So I should have got you the ShamWow, but I'm the guy that buys the Walmart tennis shoes and go, man, these are awesome.
Used to.
Yeah, used to.
Should have never.
Chris, I got these for $29. And he went, I got these Nikes for $80. 80? And I go, man, my feet hurt.
And why have you went through 4 pair of shoes?
You
know what? I got another present, and I wasn't very old. And I opened it up, and it said a Texas Frisbee. I was like, dude, I ain't never had a Frisbee before. It was a couch here. My Uncle Wayne and Brenda got me. I was like, we weren't having a gag gift Christmas. They just got me.
That's good, dude. We might do that for Big C.
Because Cody wasn't born until I was 8. That was the next in our family.
Right.
And Wayne didn't really like kids.
So he just
probably gave me a piece of crap just because he didn't like kids at the time.
Dude,
now he's got kids and grandkids.
That is a good one. Because here's what we're going to do. We can't tell you what we got the kiddos because they might watch the show every once in a while. They sneak in here and watch it. So we're not going to tell you what we got them, but we got them a great gift. Yeah. Something they're going to love and that they're going to enjoy. They all, but we ought to gag them, dude. And I thought about that. We ought to give them about 5 gag gifts apiece. When they open, they're going to go like, what? I don't want this.
Well,
we already know what we're going to do.
I'll tell you this. Our family does a Chinese Christmas and a gag gift Christmas. And we've been doing this for years. And there ain't really any gag gifts left that we ain't seen is the problem.
That's true. A white elephant is the same thing.
Hey, if anybody knows of any good gag gifts, I mean, we've had the slippers made out of Kotex, and we've had the beans, the hillbilly whirlpool where it's a dill of beans. You get, you eat the beans and you make your own whirlpool. I mean, we've had it all.
Dang,
so
man,
if you got any new ones?
Have you been using that hillbilly whirlpool?
Hey, every once in a while I do, but mine's more of the jetpack. Vroom! Just get the quick bust.
Just keep your feet.
Get the quick
massage. Man. All right.
Now we're talking Christmas and good stories.
Right.
And right before we came on air, I was reading on the AOL. There was a couple that had been married 59 years.
59 years. God bless them.
That was a long time.
Yes.
59 years. The gentleman lived with his daughter.
Right.
The man, he was 79. The woman was 76. She lived in an old folks home. And he had gotten weaker and weaker and weaker. And he moved in to the nursing home.
Right. Where his wife was, right?
With his wife,
Okay.
in the same room, and they died the next day, moments apart. Now you tell me what, that's love right there.
You know, Last
They probably couldn't even get along, but I think that was love.
You know what? It reminded me of The Notebook.
Great movie.
Remind me of Where the Red Fern Goes, about the dogs, where
Right.
they just couldn't live with each other, live without each other. But there are some marriages and couples like that, and I really commend that. I mean, that's something that's just, you are best friends to the bitter end. You know, best friends, lovers, the whole 9 yards. It's hard to be without them.
I got a question.
What?
Red Fern Grows.
Right?
You watch that movie, or you read that book?
I did both.
Okay. Because I was in junior high, and I wrote a book report on the red fern, where the red fern grows, and I turned it in. But I didn't read the book. But I wrote one heck of a story. Because I didn't know how popular that book was. But guess what? My English teacher must not either. Because I got an A.
Well, they really liked your story. That's the deal. They went, man, this guy, he is making it
It
happen.
had the boy and the two dogs on the front, and I wrote the story out. Whew.
Oh, I hated book reports. Well, remember the deal in high school? I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to get to this other one. Term paper. Remember you had to do the term paper and the note cards, and you had to write a
I've told you that story.
Oh,
Go ahead.
my gosh. I remember writing it while watching the Super Bowl my senior year. I had to do one my senior year, and it was due the night before. You know, you're supposed to take your time and do your note cards and all that. Oh, I didn't do that.
I did mine my senior year just because I had never done one. And I turned it in and made like a 91. And the kid who was got the salutatorian did not do his and got a higher grade than me and beat me out by 1/10 of a point of being salutatorian.
You should have quit school.
Another month I did.
Yeah. But you
Another month
graduated.
I did.
Now, our next topic is moods.
Mhm.
And you said this yesterday, and I will say I commend you and I agree. You have been in one giddy mood for the last couple days. I mean, just, laughing and just, because usually you're not in a bad mood. You're a quiet person. You're not really moody, but you're just, this is you in your box, and just, you're good. But the last couple days, dude, you have been
Well, I tell you what.
giddy and happy.
I tell you what.
Might be trying to get your angel wings.
I usually just ever have a one-liner every once in a while, and you know me. I throw in a good one.
Right?
I just don't throw in a bunch of them. I just throw in a good one. But we've been watching TV and stuff, and they just been flowing.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad to see you in a good mood. Well, not a good mood. I'm glad to see you in this kind of mood, and I'll tell you why. This mood for you breeds down. It kind of runs downhill. The kids are a lot more playful, joyful. The grandbaby's getting louder. I don't know why that's happening. He can't even. We can't even understand him. He's just rambling. But anyway, it's really good. Did you know? And I believe I heard this on John Tesh, and I'm saying this for the people at work and stuff, that your mood will affect your whole day. Because people feed off of your moods.
People, you know what?